As a child, Lisa told she had an innocent heart murmur, harmless sounds made by blood circulating throughout the heart. By the time she reached the age of 19, she discovered the situation was much worse. Little things became difficult. Running, getting up, doing things around the house. She was told she had hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. This was a congenital heart disease that affects the muscles of the heart. It can be very serious and cause death in young people. From that point on, her whole life changed. She was on meds regularly, and she required the help of many others. Throughout her 20s and 30s, her symptoms quickly got worse. She had trouble raising a daughter. She could not take her to school. She couldn't go trick-or-treating with her. She felt like a 90-year-old in a 30-year-old body. She had multiple surgeries over the years: open heart, valve replacement, pacemaker, defibrillator. She had to quit working by the age of 35. She was in and out of the hospital with heart disease, heart episodes, fatigue, and by the age of 41, she could barely get out of the wheelchair. She had difficulty getting from point A to point B. She knew she was on the verge of death. Her only option was a heart transplant. Lisa had to stay in the hospital many months and was added to the organ donation list. And on September 15, 2008, Lisa received her new heart. This was the heart of a younger man named Harry. He had a wife, a 7-year-old son, and he had passed away at a young age unexpectedly. After the heart transplant, Lisa was able to go back to work, walk, run, and most importantly, spend time with her family. She knows she would not be without the way she was and alive without Harry's heart. How many people here are registered organ donors? Did you know 21 people die a day waiting for an organ transplant? By not being an organ donor, you're costing other people their lives, and you can help people live like Lisa. Here are some stats. Someone is added to the donor list every 10 minutes. 79 people receive an organ transplant each day. However, 21 die each day waiting due to shortage. If you're a skeptic and you don't believe organ donation works, here's some recent percentages of people still living 5 years after receiving their transplant. 83% of people from a kidney donation from a deceased donor, 92% of recipients from a living donor, 76% of heart recipients, 74% of people from a liver from a deceased donor, 81% from liver from a living donor, and 55% of people from receiving a lung transplant. There are many myths on organ donation. Some people think they won't receive proper medical care being on the organ donation list. That's a myth. A physician's number one priority is to save your life. Also, anyone can be an organ donor. It doesn't matter if you have recent medical conditions. A transplant team will decide if they want to transplant your organs. Also, you can still have an open casket funeral. There is no cost to the family, and most religions support organ donation as an act of goodwill. Here are some more facts. 120,000 people are on the waiting list. A name is added every 12 minutes. 6,500 people die every year waiting. And one deceased donor can save up to 8 lives. So some of the organs that can be donated are the heart, lungs, liver, pancreas, small intestine. Some of the tissues are the cornea, which is the most common, veins, tendons, bones, ligaments, heart valves, skin. You're able also to select which organs you want to donate. So here's how you can help. You can register. To be a donor, you can just select yes at your local DMV when you renew your license. You can go to your local registry on organdonor.gov. You can also include it in a living will or tell your family members. There continues to be a wide gap between organ donors and people waiting on the list. Just think, Lisa had a positive outcome, but many people die waiting for an organ donation. Just realize the importance of organ donation. One simple check yes can help save someone's mother, father, brother, and sister. So please go out and be an organ donor.